Hello, champions, and welcome back to What's My Role, episode 28. We're a group of adventurers exploring the many realms of World of Warcraft and MMOs, sharing our experiences, learning our roles together, and embracing the chaos. I'm your Tank Bean, joined today by Mr. E.
Hello.
And Donnix.
Hey.
And today we're just going to talk about a bunch of random crap. So did you play any of the Radiant Echoes yet or no?
I did like one round.
Okay, I think that's more than either of us have done. Do you want to tell us how that went?
It was all right.
Yeah.
So like when I first logged on, it was like remnants for an hour and a half. And then so like in the zone, it was just like little tiny mobs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, well, I'm not going to do this. So I went and did the Legion raids on Mythic. And then came back and waited for the actual event to start. And I mean, right now, since it's day one, there's just so many people there. Like you go to a zone. We went to Duskwallow Marsh, I think, and there were like little spots on the map. It almost looked like the Heart of Azeroth logo looking thing.
Yeah.
And you go there and you kill a bunch of people. And then I think after so many zones got taken care of, the boss spawned, which was Onyxia. And then so everybody flew over there, completely obliterated her. And then that was it.
I saw people bitching that you hardly get any Radiant Echoes for doing that. Is that true?
I got, let me see. I don't know exactly how many I got. I got residual memories. I got 553. And then I got 7 memories of Kalimdor.
Is that enough to get anything with?
I don't think so.
They're probably going to end up buffing this because I saw lots of people bitching about it, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my thing was a lot of it, they were talking about like the gear that you could buy was like catch-up mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, yeah, you can buy a full set of gear with this stuff. But I think the stuff you buy with bullion is better. And at this point in the expansion, you could just get so much freaking bullion.
Yeah. Right.
So
I think the gear that you can get from the memories are like 480.
Yeah, I think that
480.
Well, I guess that would get you into Awakened pretty easily.
That'd get you to getting bullions. But if it takes you forever to get it, there's only a couple weeks till it comes out, and this catch-up gear is just going to get replaced immediately once War Within drops.
From what I understand, like the bosses drop 500, regular mobs drop 1, elite mobs drop like 10, and then there's like 3 quests that you can pick up that give you 1500.
I think I had seen somebody say that like a piece of gear costs like 8,000 at least. I don't know. I haven't like looked into it since it's, Tuesday and it just came out, but it sounds a little bit grindy for something that's going to be not very useful in just a few weeks here.
And I know the frequency of the stuff happening is supposed to go up as we get closer and closer to the War Within. So like right now, I think it's like every hour and a half. And then, so I think it'll go down to like every hour, every 30 minutes.
Well, like next week, it'll be an hour, then the week after 30 minutes.
I think so. I remember reading it was going to increase in frequency. I don't remember if it actually said what that was.
Well, that might not be so bad. I definitely don't feel like grinding if that's the case, because I could just wait 2 weeks and do it much quicker and easier, right?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not super happy with the set, at least for the Demon Hunter or leather wearers anyway.
Okay.
I think a lot of them are recolors from the one of the Legion sets.
I think you're right.
Instead of being yellow, it's pink.
I guess it's pink. I thought it was like a purple, but I guess looking pink. At it, I do like the plate version, but it's mainly the shoulders that I like. Those are pretty cool. I'd be happy if I just got the plate shoulders. I'll take another look at. Actually, I can probably just like pull it up right here, right now, since we actually got this unique. Going.
So I think the weapons are new, but the armor is just color.
Yeah, it's these Dalaran Defender stuff. Yeah, I like the shoulders. I don't know about the rest. Maybe the cape might be cool on a few.
I almost like exclusively use hidden cape transmog.
Yeah, I do that quite often too. I don't know about these shoulders. Did the hunters wear leather, right? Or do they wear mail?
Mail.
Okay, this is mail. Let's check. I'm not feeling the cloth version. You don't like the face covering for the leather, maybe? Okay, is that cool, or is that
maybe the face cover?
It's kind of like ninja-esque, right?
Yeah, but then you've got like that pink thing that comes like around the back of your head.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, huh?
And I mean, if you compare that to the helm that I have right now, with like just a literal like blade in the middle of my face, you can't really beat that.
Yeah, you just have a blade in the middle. Your shoulders are like clipping into your mouth. Oh, you're only wearing one shoulder. That's why.
No, when my dude's like in combat stance and I have both shoulders this shoulder, I'm like stabbing myself in like non-existent eye with the horn.
Nice. Oh shit. I almost dropped my adult grape juice.
Oh.
That would have been fun.
The mounts are kind of cool looking.
Oh, you get mounts too?
I was like, dude, you have to wait.
What mounts do you get for it?
The Remembered Golden Griffin and Remembered Wind Rider. They kind of have that like, same kind of glow.
That effect. Yeah, those aren't too bad.
And they got some battle pets. And
yeah, I mean, I'll probably do it a little bit more once it either gets buffed or starts happening every 30 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever it goes up to.
I mean, even like other than the transmog, the only other reason would be catch-up gear. But I think, obviously not everybody, but since we have a high enough rating in Mythic and we can just buy gear from the Panda chick.
True.
Like really just spending some flight stones would get us more further ahead doing that.
Can Warband stuff drop now too? It should be able to, right? From running current Mythics?
Maybe. Yes.
Which I know Golden's coming back. So maybe this weekend we might be able to test that out and see. That would probably be a much better way to get catch-up gear if it is a thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So what about this whole previously on World of Warcraft cinematic? Did you see that?
I did. Yeah, it was all right, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like it's better than nothing, right?
Well, my thing is I literally just went through all the old God BFA stuff, like to run the old raids. So I literally just watched all those cinematics in game.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more geared at like someone coming back to the game or that hasn't played in a while.
Yeah.
Not so much us that are playing it now, or especially you that just ran all that content leading up to it. But
yeah,
I think it's to
get in the game.
Which one?
What is it? The Glacial Tide Storm that drops off Mythic Jaina.
Oh yeah.
So easy to get. I don't know why everybody doesn't have it.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. I've only tried for that one, I think twice, but obviously I do not have it.
Now I was watching some video and this guy was like, "Yeah, I'm doing my weekly raid farms to try to get these mounts." And he's like, "Well, run number 173. Still don't have the mount."
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how he feels though for other mounts.
I know I already asked you, Donnix, but what do you think about the previously on Dragon Ball Z style thing?
I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of a nice deal to throw out there for new players that maybe haven't played through some of that stuff. No, I liked it in general.
They could definitely improve upon it. It was kind of weird seeing they had like the really good cinematics like stitched in with some of the not so good cinematics. So it was kind of just like all over the place.
Yeah, no, they had the I don't know her name, the girl that's going to be like the bad guy.
Zalatath.
Yeah, they had her, but they had like a just in-game model. I was like, who is this? And it's like, oh, it's her.
Yeah, I think they showed like 3 different versions of her, actually.
Yeah.
They showed like her very first appearance, which doesn't even look like her now. They showed her like high quality cinematic appearance, and then I think they showed one of her more recent models as well.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird.
You get void powers and more polygons.
The power of the void.
Well, my whole thing is like, now that a lot of these different events and the different expansions are kind of starting to tie together, anybody new that's coming in is not going to get it. So this kind of helps with that. I thought it was a good idea. I don't know if it was necessarily the best that they could have done, but it was good.
Better than nothing for someone jumping in with zero guidance or understanding of what's happening in the story.
Yeah, because ultimately, if you want to truly understand what's going on, you're looking at like hours of videos.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous because it was going all the way back to even Legion stuff with Xalatath. So it's like, this has kind of been building up, even though not really.
And the whole giant sword thing.
Yeah, that happened a while ago, and it's just now becoming important.
And Diamond Bronzebeard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That happened in BFA. Well, he turned Diamond like way long ago, right?
I think that was in Kata. I want to say it was in Kata. I could be wrong.
But he didn't wake up until BFA, right?
Right. Okay. But I do remember going down, like just kind of like messing around and exploring Ironforge, and I walked down and found him like frozen. It's like Diamond or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, there's just they've taken random things that have happened throughout WoW and kind of found ways to connect them all. What else do we got? So I know you played Warcraft 3, Mr. E. I'm assuming you did, Donnix. Is that true?
Long time ago.
Long time ago?
Yep, it's been a long time since I've touched that.
When's the last time you played it, Mr. E?
I think I may have loaded it up for like 30 minutes, like when Reforged came out.
Just to see what it's about.
Yeah, but that's about it. It's been a while.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm just now playing it for the first time, like within the last few weeks. And I've gotten up through the Orc campaign. So either way, it's been weird. The graphics aren't too bad with Reforged. It's not like amazing or anything. Probably the weirdest thing is the controls, though. But I'm kind of figuring it out. It's not too bad. It's cool seeing some of the story stuff, though. After that, I guess after I finish that, I guess I'm ready to start playing vanilla. At least certain zones in vanilla that I can't experience in retail because of the Kata stuff.
Oh, you mean classic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't guess there's too much to say on it other than it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Yep.
No, like, I don't know. Like, I almost kind of feel like you're missing out because you're going backwards.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would be a lot more impactful if you played through Warcraft 3 and then you played WoW and like did the Wrath expansion, and it's like, holy shit,
like was there for all of it. Yeah, I'm sure that definitely would have been like the ideal way to experience it, especially now since I kind of know how everything's going to turn out, like all the way up to Dragonflight, so it's really kind of just me seeing things that I sort of know happened, but there's no other way for me to see it besides playing this old game, but it's not too shabby. And then we've got our tips for beginners and returning players video. So that has been doing pretty well. We had 62 subscribers when we put it out. We're at 86 now. So yeah, moving on up in the world. So we're 8.6% of the way to 1K now.
So close.
I know. Well, actually, if we hit 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, then we can start channel memberships and stuff like that. So we could potentially start making a little bit of revenue at that point to start upgrading some of our equipment and stuff. As far as watch hours go, we're at 974 public watch hours. So that's like a third of the way there.
Just need to like queue it up and have it playing on my computer when I'm not here.
Yeah. It's at almost 2,000 views, 73 likes, 6 dislikes. I don't know how many dicks, but 6 dick. I said it again. I'm sorry, guys. It's not a Freudian slip or anything.
It was really only 6? I thought I did more than that.
There's never enough as far as I'm concerned. Actually, if I go into our analytics, I'm pretty sure our audience is 100% male.
Nice.
Yeah, let's look at this.
So it really
Sounds
was
about right.
6 dicks.
Many more dicks than 6. Yeah, 100% male audience. 14% of our audience is 18 through 24. 53% of our audience is 25 through 34 years old. So basically us, mostly. And then 35 through 44 is 27%. And then we actually have 5% of our viewers are 45 through 54 years old.
Hey.
So yeah.
All right.
A lot of dicks. It's definitely a sausage party up in here. So I'm going to read some comments that we had on that video because we did have a bit of comments. So our buddy CK said some great info and tips in here. Thanks. Happy to help. We've had CK as a viewer for quite some time. Glad you're watching our videos. We had Overlord Moon. Banger vid. Definitely agree about changing your movement settings ASAP. It makes leagues of difference in being able to quickly strafe out of a mechanic versus trying to backpedal out of it at reduced speed. Since I have A, S, and D unbound for movement, I use those buttons for additional keybinds. And yeah, I mean, I feel like key binding is super important to actually being able to enjoy the game.
I will say real quick, a lot of people tell you to turn off the backpedaling. It actually can be useful for tanking.
Yes, that is specifically the reason why I keep my S key as my backwards. Since I'm mostly tanking, it's actually, I don't want to be turning my back to enemies and shit. Always got to be positioning. Coors Light said, good vid, I subbed.
Can we get a sponsor?
I wish, dude. I was like, thanks, Coors Light. I'll crack open a cold one in your honor. Yeah, Coors Light, hit us up.
Sony.
NZWJ. I'm that guy that returned and used my character boost on a class I didn't like. Don't be that guy. Also, it's kind of overwhelming jumping to max level if you aren't somewhat familiar with the class. Leveling up is better for learning the class, and it really doesn't take that long to level a character to max these days.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Faster.
Oh yeah, especially like remix leveling. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But even like the retail leveling, it's not bad, honestly. Here's a little bit of a salty one we had. Best tip, quit your job and join a Mythic raiding guild schedule in the War Within. M+ drops 6 full tiers under raids. And crafting can't save you because it's also been gutted. So you need to Mythic raid or be happy trailing by 13 item levels on drops. So, sorry, Sun Tzu 1901. I can tell you're frustrated. I don't think it's really relevant to the video we made, really, but I'm sorry you're going through it, dude.
Newer returning players. Here's some problems with the in-game stuff that you probably won't see for a while.
Yeah. Fiddle Fox said, what are some obscure things to do at max level? Something like bird watching or hugging critters. All right, what do you guys got?
So it's not for this expansion, but during Legion, getting the artifact fishing rod was really freaking fun.
Oh. What do you get with that? Like, is there something special about it?
It's a fishing rod that's a Murloc skeleton.
Oh. Well, that's pretty cool.
I mean, It also has some benefits when you have it equipped. If you like upgrade it, you get water walking. If you go underwater, you turn into a shark.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fishing's always the answer.
Always go fishing. Yeah, it's too bad we don't have Goat here. I'm sure he would have something to say on that.
Yeah.
I had said I enjoy just finding cool areas, getting screenshots, recording videos of stuff. What did you have, Donnix?
Like going out transmog, getting any mounts that you don't have yet. Those are the big ones for me. I mean, back when like trade skill stuff was actually a little more interesting, it was kind of fun to put a little time into that, but lately it's just not been there.
I wonder how the professions are going to do in War Within. Hopefully they'll be worth it.
Have you guys done any transmog runs since the change?
We've done.
Yeah, we did a few.
We did, what's that one? Firelands?
Firelands and Nighthold.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't get what we were after. We did get some cool stuff, though.
You got one piece of the set you were going after.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was Burning Shoulders, but it wasn't the ones I wanted. But they still did look cool.
The one thing I'm disappointed is if you get gear, like I thought I could go in and just get all the transmog.
Yeah.
That is not the case.
No.
Not the like class specific stuff. You can't, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get like not being able to use it on my Demon Hunter, but like, don't make me run through this as a freaking monk or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd also said it would be cool if they had like a Pokédex like system where you could document wildlife in a zone to fill out like some sort of journal or something. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Is archaeology still even a thing?
I mean,
cool?
I don't.
That would be like a cool like branch off of that.
Yeah,
that would be actually. I don't think they really update it.
Don't they have like some weekly event thing that you can do in Dragonflight for archaeology?
Oh yeah, I think that maybe that's what they're gonna do with it. Maybe incorporate that system. It's those like big digs that you can do. I've done a few of those. Big digs with a G. But yeah, you just go and you like do a bunch of tasks for some dude, and then what is it? You get some sort of, what's this currency? Let me look at it real quick. Whoops, stood up. Hold on, let me fucking swing.
Just calm down, buddy.
No throwing your shield in the tavern.
God damn.
It's flipping tables.
What the fuck is it? I don't see it in here.
No, the last
maybe I don't have any.
Archaeology was Legion to get that ghost moose mount.
Well, it did get me a pretty cool, like, it's basically a really big dinosaur thing. Here, I'll pull it up. What the fuck is it called? This thing. Explorer Stonehide Pack Beast. But I guess you can also get like a bird from it too. So, but maybe that'll be how they do it. Yeah, it'd be cool if they added like other stuff to it besides just digging.
Can I read my favorite comment on this?
Oh yeah, go for it, man.
Who thinks, and no hate, but it looks a little like a Mr. Beast thumbnail. Also, for the horse.
I think they meant to say for the horde.
The Rogue Jester U9P.
Yep. He also posted a follow-up one.
Did he?
A second one, yeah. He said, also, been an on and off player since 05, mostly on. Rolling my first mage. I have tanked since BC and never tried a caster until I played a warlock, and now I want to play a mage. For the horse.
For the horse.
If he goes back to classic, he could tank as a mage.
Maybe he did.
Ice block for the win.
It's the perfect mitigation tool. I don't know. Did you guys think it looked like a Mr. Beast thumbnail? I really don't.
Beast is a person, I think.
Yes,
Spelled.
Mr. Beast is the rich guy on YouTube.
Rich guy on YouTube. Two eyes, 2 ears.
That's him. That's the guy.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, what else did we have? Is rep account wide yet? From Blue Method 05. Very direct question. And I said, I think Dragonflight rep is supposed to be account wide now. Because I really didn't know at the time. I think it is, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. All my levels are higher than they were, so it has to be. Because these were not so high before. Not on my paladin, at least. Damn it, why am I standing up? Okay, what else do we have? Thanks for the video. Shared to some friends who expressed interest in WoW, but never made the leap. Hope you can be the catalyst to get them to try it. That's Call Me Eddie TFT. Thanks, Eddie. But yeah, that's exactly why I made it. I think Vindo Viper had suggested I make a video like that because he had someone he was trying to convince to play with us. So I was like, that's a good idea. That's all our comments on that video. But then we did have CK on our last podcast saying, great show, thanks again. Oh, and we had regarding the PvP zones, the massive battles in Nazjatar that raged between the two cities were great. From Balonzo. And I know that was, I think Vindo Viper and you, Mr. E, were talking about the PvP zones last time.
They were fun.
Yep, good stuff. I never experienced that, but I'm sure it was a blast. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the trading post. Okay, so the big thing from this one is a coward's violet target. And it's just like a shield, a little circular shield with a target drawn on it and an arrow in it. So, meh.
What?
So that's okay. They have the Seaborn Blades, Storm Riders, Dark Storm Hammers. Those I think look pretty sick. There's a version with like electricity kind of sparking off of it. I think it's supposed to kind of match that set that you get when you pre-order the Storm Riders set.
Yeah, I have the other version of those hammers with the lightning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were in the trading posts a while ago.
Oh, no shit. Well, these look pretty sick. And there's another fucking watch for some reason. There's pink and purple butterfly wings. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a little Murloc Wargly the Apprehensive, I guess is a pet. Oh, and then they have the Korkron Warsaber and the Sentinel Warwolf. So these are like faction swap mount thing. So it's
so Horde can get sabers and Alliance can get wolves.
Yep.
Except the wolves run around with their mouth open. So they don't look the best.
Yeah. So I mean,
no, they also have there's like weapon sets, and the Sapphire one is Alliance side, and Scarlet is the Horde side.
Oh,
which they're all kind of meh.
Yeah, nothing too crazy looking.
They also have the Celestial Steed and the Cindermane Charger.
Yeah, those are returning. I think Celestial Steed used to I think that used to be a shop mount.
Oh, it's like a fucking astral horse.
Yeah, we're also getting the Transmog toy back again.
Oh, I'll definitely have to pick that up.
Yeah.
Ethereal Transmogrifier. So it's a decent one. There's definitely some cool Storm Rider hammers, and there's a couple cool things. Better than some of the last few months where there's kind of been not much that I wanted other than that like beachwear. So we've pretty much covered everything except for add-ons. We're going to be doing a video on add-ons. So what's your guys' opinions on add-ons before we talk about some specific ones?
Yeah.
You hate them?
They should all go away. Cheating.
All add-ons. Okay, Asmongold.
Go back to being purists.
I like them. I just my biggest problem with add-ons isn't a problem with the add-ons themselves. It's just like the tiniest little patch comes out and like it ends up breaking half of them.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty common.
Yeah, like it's not as bad as Total War Warhammer 3, but I don't know, maybe Blizzard could do something that like, because I know some add-ons are always going to break, like, I don't know, maybe they could compartmentalize something so some of them work regardless.
Maybe have some sort of like add-on associate program or something.
There you go.
I don't know how the fuck you would do that. Just have like a group that if you've been like vetted or you've put out enough useful add-ons that you're allowed to join the group and get a little bit of a peek at the code. I don't know. That sounds like something they probably wouldn't do, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like most of the add-ons are like, well, not most. Well, maybe most. They run off a Lua code.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what I'm thinking, but I don't know how to articulate it. So you'll just have to trust me.
Just pretend like I used a lot of big words just now.
Yeah.
I like them a lot, but It does feel like it's a little much sometimes. I really hate seeing like some of the images from like Skill Capped where it's like, here's the optimal add-on setup. And I know it's PvP, so it's kind of like a whole different beast, but where like most of the screen is just like bars and numbers and buttons, and it gets to a certain point where it's like, chill, dude.
So my thing is, like, if Blizzard is noticing that there are certain add-ons that just like everybody is using, implement them into the game itself instead of it being an add-on. Because like even during the MDIs or whatever, they were using details. Like on Warcraft's official stream, they had details pulled up, and it's like, why not make an in-game tool for that?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's no reason for them not to. Like, why wouldn't you?
There's some of those add-ons that just, it doesn't make sense that WoW hasn't, or Blizzard hasn't incorporated them. They know everybody's using them. You might as well just make your own.
Yeah, I mean, and I know that they've made a little bit of progress as far as like their edit mode where you can kind of change things around, but it's not like they've made it to where you can create something like details in game. Even if you could, I'm sure it'd be overly complicated.
I guess we'll get into it more when we do the add-ons, but like 2 of the add-ons that I use are just so I can drag windows around and resize them.
Oh yeah.
So like my spell book and stuff, it's like that would be nothing for them to add it into the game.
Yeah, it's like Blizz Move. You have that one?
I had that one, but I think I've got Blizz Move, no auto close, and mouse over action settings.
Right. Oh, I probably need that one. You're 100% right though. There's some of these that it's just like there's no reason not to include it.
Yeah, I'm always right.
Bro, you got a lot of add-ons.
Yeah, I know. I don't need all these, but how many do you have?
Me?
Yeah. Well, a bunch of these are just fucking deadly boss mods.
Oh, I know.
Like it's
like
I know like on some of them like details and Raider IO.
There's a bunch of.
I turn off the sub ones on some of them. Like I need to know the rating stats for Taiwan.
Yeah, I think I have those off somewhere.
So if you don't count the remix add-ons, I have weak auras. I have scrap just to sell shit easier, like junk stuff. Raider IO, Plater, Mount Journal Enhanced, Heal Bot, Details, Deadly Boss Mod.
Okay, you definitely have less than I do.
And Sorted. I got Sorted also.
Oh yeah, I love Sorted. I hate like opening the bags and just seeing like 40 images. My brain doesn't comprehend that shit at all.
You gotta organize it, man.
Fuck that. I like this. This is organized. I can read. And then I can click subsections. Like, I just want to see my accessories right now. And if I don't see what I'm looking for, I can search it.
So I've set mine up where my last bag sort doesn't touch it. So that's where I put like all my potions and my heartstones and crap like that. And then all my other bags are just one big bag. So like, yeah. So once I fill up, I'm kind of screwed. But as long as I don't completely fill up,
everything's okay for now.
Yeah.
But I also have a bunch of add-ons installed that I don't even use. I should probably just get rid of them.
Probably.
But that doesn't mean that I will. I do like this dialogue UI one, though. Let me see if I can talk to somebody.
She hasn't come over and asked us what we wanted to drink in like
this fucking minutes. Restaurant sucks. Yeah, see? Whenever I talk to somebody, the dialogue UI kind of zooms in on them and has their text here, so it's a little bit more
yeah, I know it.
Cinematic.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I like it though, because it's just kind of more, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for.
Immersive?
Yes, that's the fucking word. Get out of my brain right now. You know what? I'm gonna sit in this chair now.
Oh man, you kicked back in that one, aren't you? Oh,
yeah,
you were like that before.
Yeah. Did anyone have anything else they wanted to discuss?
I don't know. I thought we had like this thing we were going to do where we were all going to like get together and run the old raids, and then just 2 of the guys just went and did it by themselves. But other than that,
well, we were going to do that, but what did we do that night instead?
I think we did remix. I think probably.
Yeah, we did remix because it was so quick. But then it turned out not so quick. God damn.
But I've actually figured out how to do Mythic ENR now whenever we decide to do that.
I mean, we can do it right now if you want. If we wrap this thing up.
I ran it like an hour ago.
Oh, shit. God damn it. So next week then, or on one of your other Demon Hunters?
Well, no, they're all remixed except for one, and that one's Horde.
Well, that's just gross.
Yeah, I know.
So that's the podcast, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the Mythic Mafia. Find us on YouTube and Twitch for live streams Fridays or Saturday nights. We also got TikTok, IG, and Facebook. We play on the Murden Realm for the Alliance. Join our Discord. You can chat WoW with us. Doesn't matter if you're a noob or a seasoned vet. We're accepting of all levels and factions. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Should I say that or should I say something else?
That's good.
I mean, that's kind of what we talked about.
It's about what it was.
Bring up dicks later, so
today we talked about tons of dicks. Okay.
I got this weird feeling you're going to talk about dicks.
I don't know why, but
yeah,
I feel like it always comes up when I talk to you.
Get her to, ask people to subscribe to Patreon so they feel guilted.
Yeah. Subscribe to Patreon so I can feed my family.